What's going on, guys? It is time to talk about watches. I don't do a lot of watch videos, but I do a couple, and I am a watch collector as well. But I've been doing knives a lot longer and kind of gotten into watches just in the last few years. And I blame friends like Random Rob and Michael from Desire 68 channel and the other small group that I'm in a group chat with for my watch addiction. So I had an opportunity to get these ones in. These are kind of like tour watches in a group I'm in. And so I thought I would bring them in and talk about them. These are Boldr Odyssey Freedivers. Boldr makes a lot of different model watches. And I was kind of drawn by this one because I do like orange watches. I do have my orange Planet Ocean. It's really a white dial with the orange bezel, but you get the idea. And then I do have a Seiko build that Random Rob and Wristshot did for me that looks great with this orange Crafter Blue strap. So orange is kind of a thing for me, so I was very interested to see this one, but they came as a package deal. So we've got citrus orange and mint green. They're identical, other than the color. So as I talk about this one, the sizing and all of that, it all refers to the other. So on their website, they call it a 40 millimeter case. I measure it kind of here at the edges at 41.5 millimeters. The lug to lug is 48 millimeters. That's how wide it sits across your wrist. The lug width here is 20 millimeters. And these straps taper down to 18 millimeters. But because this is 20 millimeters, you can try a lot of different strap options. And they make that very easy because of these toolless, quick release straps. So that makes it super convenient and super easy to take these off and put new ones on. See if I can get this back in now that I say it's super easy. There you go. See? Super easy, even on camera. The overall thickness is 14.1 millimeters. It is a sapphire crystal. It has a 300 meter water resistance rating. It's a Miyota caliber 9015 movement. So it's an automatic movement. 42-hour power reserve and weighs in at 4.2 ounces. And I totally forgot to do the gram conversion on that. But what I really do kind of like about this one is the date wheel is color matched to the dial. Just kind of wind this up and get it going. So I really do like the color matched date wheel. It's easier to see the date on this orange one, I think, than the green one. I think the green and the white just kind of muddled together a little bit and not quite as easy. I prefer a no date watch. If it were up to me in my perfect watch world, it would just have no date because I don't really care about the date. Has some cool engraving on the back. Talks about the sapphire crystal, 300 meter water resist. These are limited to 100 each and they are serial numbered on the back. So this is 001 of 100 and coincidentally, this is also number 1 of 100. So kind of cool that whoever initially bought these was able to get a matching serial number pair. It is a 120 click bezel. That sounds nice and is satisfying to rotate, but there's honestly not a lot of grip. And if this is on your wrist, I think that might be a little difficult to get to actually use the bezel. So let me show you what it looks like on my 7¼ inch wrist. Now, the problem is with these tropical straps, this is kind of a common issue for me and my wrist, is it's either one hole too tight because this is not moving. And I like my watch to be able to move a little bit and kind of, I like it to be able to breathe. And if I move it one hole back, well, then it's almost too loose for me over time because it can literally wrap around my wrist. So that is an issue with these style straps, is they will often be a little too tight or a little too loose. But there you can get an idea as to what it looks like on my 7¼ inch wrist. All in all, I think these are very cool watches. These are bold colors for sure. I'll give you a look against the SKX, which is a true 42 millimeters. I think the SKX is probably a bit thicker. It is. Here it is next to the Planet Ocean, which is 43.5 millimeters. And is certainly thicker. And this is a 600-meter watch. So certainly a thicker watch there. And then just for fun, the Titanium Square Casio G-Shock. Just to kind of give you guys a couple of different ideas. Okay. Well, there you go, guys. A little bit of watch knowledge today, if you will. So yeah, these are about $520. And I think there are still some available. I'm not really sure, but if you're interested, you can go Google it up a little bit and they will tell you. So one last thing before we cut out, let me hit these with the UV light and do some lume. See if it comes up here on the camera. So fully lumed dials and, well, not fully lumed dials, but all the indices, the hands, and fully lumed bezels, which are very nice. So yeah, if it was much darker here in this room, it would show better, but you get the idea. So thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow.